Well, hi there. We're gonna play a little bit more of our multi-world seed, knowing that we still can't beat it. It's kind of funny, but we're just gonna go ahead and full clear it just in case. I mean, no one's said that there's something that they can't find that's in my seed because they could have looked it up. Um, so we're just gonna go ahead and just do as many of the things as possible. Which at this point, it's really going to be doing desert and swamp, and then I can go into GT, um, and that's it. So we're just gonna have some fun, and we're gonna do what we can. Um, we are gonna get a handful of items here that'll help us do some of those things, and we have a few other checks that we could do now that we have like boots and book and garbage stuff like that. So we'll knock out some of these things. Just because we can. Alright. That's what we got. So we practically got every single item in the game except for the GT key. We have every key item in the game except for the GT big key. Yep. And that's all we're waiting for. So let's go do a handful of things. I'm going to do the boots check. So we're just going to go and... Well, we'll do Magic Bat, then the boots checks. Then we'll just go to Beat Desert. So we're doing this now. Hello? Oh, did I already do this? I must have. Maybe I fake powdered? I don't remember doing that. Alright, well, I also could have done it like a week ago. So, I don't know. Whatever. Or, someone got that item and it was released already for my game, because that could be done apparently. Someone found their own GT big key, and I'm so jealous right now. Alright. This is all gonna just be hot garbage. I'm anticipating, but you don't know, you never know. I have to find out if there's a way for me to... I don't think I can get an item. I think whoever sets up the multi-world has like admin access to be able to get items out of it for people. I have to inquire. Oh my god. Watch this be my own heart. It's not. Alright, we'll get the last 2 items over here just for the hell of it. And we will leave. And then we can go kill Lambo. So beating this dungeon's actually required from me. But then anything else I do after this is just going to be kind of garbage. So maybe there's a small chance that I actually get something important from one of the last few people playing this. But more than likely, a lot of the stuff I'm finding is probably for people who are already done with their games. And that's fine. This won't take that long to do, and then I might just do an open seed after this, just for a little fun. At least I don't have the key drop on again. That was bad when I did that by accident last time. Well, a couple months ago now. Alright. Let's go. We got one. Nice. Okay. Alright, so that is my 7th crystal. So that does let me get into GT in a little bit. But I am going to check a few other dumb things before we commit. We're going to go ahead and do Bamos Tablet. And then we're going to just full clear Swamp Palace because we can, even though it's a pendant. Because we're just going to do stuff. Ooh, that's the new music because we got 7 crystals. Nice. So many bottles. All right. It'd be really funny if my swamp has my GT big, or not GT big, Thieves Town big. I don't know where my Thieves Town big is. Very well could be in my own game. If it is, I could just for the fun of it completely clear that out too. Pulp head. What the hell? Why not? After I do Swamp, I want to try to remember to do the Lake Island as well, because the mirror is a newer thing, so I gotta do all the mirror checks on top of stuff. Except I'm not gonna go do Mimic Cave. That check can rot in hell. I'm not gonna go back in through Turtle Rock. If it's important, someone can get me my GT Big Key. I'll finish the seed and release. Nice. Always feels good to get that one first try. Every now and then I will screw up the timing for walking back into the bomb and I don't get it, but most of the time it's pretty free. Whoop. It's a trap! Get out of there. One of those days I just don't feel like dealing with the fire snake today. Get out of my sight. Of course, garbage is what we see back here. Ah! Hit the spike. Yeah. For a moment, I'm like, am I supposed to do this? No. I don't need to do this. I forgot. I can just... it absolutely is in another game. I know exactly whose game it is and what the check is, and I've told them, and I don't think they've had a chance to play much. So I know it's not here. I'm just decided that in case... out of the few people who are left in this multi-world, because most of the seeds are done, but in case someone is actually relying on some sort of item out of my game, that I'm going to just full clear what I can. The only thing that could be in my game that actually gives me more checks is my Thieves Big. It's possible that's here somewhere. But other than that, I'm just finding garbage for everybody else. Which I'm not surprised, because not a single person the entire time we've been doing this multi-world has sent me any sort of message or tagged me or something, been like, hey, can you get this item? Whereas in the past, sometimes people will do that if, like, there's just one thing they need that puts them in go mode, or just, in general, like, blocking a lot of their progression. And I didn't even do that until the very end, and I needed either a book or the mirror to get into desert, so I cleared out desert already. And then the GT big key just so I can finish the game. So I'm gonna clean up some mirror checks, and then we're gonna go up and I'm just gonna do the GT basement, because why not? Excuse me? What do you mean that didn't do anything? I must have poked him with the sword. I must have poked him with the sword, even though I thought the arrow hit him first. Alright. So we are going to get the item on the lake island. And then we're going to get the heck out of here. I could do Graveyard Ledge. Okay. After I do Graveyard Ledge, I mean, I do have Mimic Cave, but we're not going to do that because I refuse to go all the way through TR again. I'll just do GT. And after I do GT, we'll just save and quit this sucker. And I'll just take a quick break and we'll do an open seed. I think that's going to kind of be my plan. Because apparently we were skipping a week in the weekly and had no idea. Hopefully everything's okay. But I'll just run my own just for the hell of it. How's your day going, Scanler? I'm guessing you are busy doing some kind of work-related thing. Nice double bomb there for no reason. Okay. A reserve. Ugh. Always doing work? Yeah. You must have ended up having a busy weekend. I figure if I didn't hear from you, you had stuff that was going on. I ended up getting myself into a mess and trying a couple Super Metroid map rando seeds on pretty normal settings, though, because I am not very good at the movement in that game. But I had fun with it. I was able to finish both of the ones I did. They just took me a couple hours to do. But it was pretty fun. Oh, wow. Yeah, you were quite busy then. Oh, there's that too. I can grab that really quick on the way. Get out of here. Were you working all weekend, or did you at least, were you doing, like, fun stuff, and that's what kept you out? I gotta break these open yet. I hope it was fun stuff. Just good stuff? Okay, that's good. That is good. I'll be kind of salty if I find my Thieves Town Big Key inside here. But like I just don't want to do it at that point. But again, if I'm gonna have to save and quit, we might as well leave and do that for the lulz. And then basically the only check I won't have done in this game will probably be the GT big chest, because obviously I can't do that. Oh look, someone's bottle. Never mind, that was a trap. What? That's funny. Okay. Yeah. So GT big chest, mimic cave. Might be about it. Because I'll probably just do everything else while I'm in here. Alright. If we just do this. Sure. There we go. Okay. Can you fuck off? This guy was just not letting me through. That's what you get. Alright. Let's see what's in my rando room. All horrible shit. Apparently didn't go low enough, and I thought I did. Nice. Okay. A great ball. A PP Max. We all need to get our minds out of the gutters. Alright, we're gonna probably just do our little cape glitch here. And just wait and have some patience. Oh, 5 coins. Amazing. Okay. Alright. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but let's go. For whatever reason, this part of this particular track sounds like you're approaching the villain's hideout in an Austin Powers movie. Alright, we still have 2 keys. I don't need to get the other key that's here. We cleared out the entire basement just to check something. Alright. Oh, we could do Pyramid Fairy. I guess. I could also technically do some of these other garbage locations like Cave 45, Checkerboard Cave. Oh, I could do Ether right out of here. I meant to do that, actually. These are all things that I could go around and do. If I actually just have a way of collecting the big key, I don't remember if there is a command for that, and I kind of need to look. Let me see if there is. Here we are. I see. I don't know what. Well, maybe I do. Hold on. We might have a way around this. All right, you ready? Ready for something fancy? We're gonna try to do something. Ah. Well, then let's just do it this way. Ah, okay. I have to ask a server admin for it. They disabled it on my end. I was hoping that I could just go through and grab the item myself. But it looks like that they don't have that turned on. So, honestly, if all I have to do in my game is climb GT and finish, I don't even know if I'll end up streaming the last part of it. I might just be like, hey, this is it. So, we'll be planning on doing this at another point soon. Oops. Okay. All right. Well, that is really it for the multi-world seed at this moment. Uh, I'm going to just let this play for a minute. I'm going to just take a quick break and get an open seed set up, and then I'm going to just kind of jump into that. So I'll be right back. All right. Whoops. Looks like I gotta adjust my... Why didn't this show up? Let's pull it back up again. Maybe that'll work. My tracker just disappeared because I had emo tracker up still and I got rid of it. And it didn't like that. Come on. If I switch back? No. Hey, there we go. God. I really do love this sometimes. Alright. Let's chill, see if we have a decent seed for, you know, what it's worth, and rock out with Chrono Trigger as our MSU, which is such a good one. Let me just do... There we go. All right. Let's jump in. Go. We're just jumping right into this. Give me a... Wow. Hey, that's a start. Oh, and of course I have to actually... There we go. Good. Okay. Tracker updated. I didn't rerun the script. So we have a red crystal at Eastern, and the other two Light World dungeons are also crystals. That's always, in my opinion, a decent sign, but who knows. Let's go get some money. Collecting the money is nice. Okay. Okay, we're going to check Uncle, and since we have our early sword, we're going to do some divergence and do the front of escape. And just knock this out. And see if there's anything good. I'll take the bomb. I'll take all the bombs. Thank you very much. Okay, Uncle gave me his last 20 bucks. Yeah, that's a decent one. I'm happy with red rupees or bombs. Definitely happy with either one of those. Because with the rupees, you could just buy them anyway. Those two can just go away. And let's just take this down to Zelda Cell, and then we can just save and quit out of here. Hopefully we get something nice out of this early castle dip. keep on trekking here. That one deserved to die. I don't know why, but it did. That might still be there when I leave. Alright, so we got one of the garbage things. See? Look at that. The small key is still somewhere. Hopefully not in Zelda's cell, just so we can at least leave with 2 items. Well, 3 because of the sword. But, whatever. If it is, then we just know everything's in the back and in Dark Cross. Get out of here. Another bomb. Apparently bomb drops are a big thing today. Oof, okay. So, that didn't quite end up being worth it, but that's okay. Now, because I have the bombs, I'm just going to go from the top. We're going to go backwards this time. Also because I just, like, randomly selected Sanctuary for some reason, so I'm justifying it. But it really doesn't matter, because either way I want to get to the village and check Lost Woods, so it doesn't matter which way I go with this. So I'm just going to do it this way. Not really concerned about getting more bombs at this point, so I just want to peek at Lumberjack, our favorite location, correct? I didn't mean to go down the stairs, but we now know it's garbage, which I'm totally okay with. Back off. You didn't back off, I warned you. And, well, I could have grabbed them, but we're probably going to get more, so I'm not worried about it. $100. Alright, let's start hitting up these big item locations and see what we get. I always like the concept that this, like, blind used to be, like, running a gang of thieves. And so we go in the basement and steal all their shit. Okay. Not bad so far. This is why I like hula handing, because I know I'm already, like, close to Zora money, and getting that early flippers tells me maybe. And so I'm probably going to want to check it out. Wow. Psst, give me a lamp, bring on Aga. Well, that's not bad. There's the money. Rip off. That is an interesting early item to find. Early bombos, huh? Piece of heart. Alright, let's check our library and race game. Oh, we're not going to need to get that big money. If this is garbage, we'll save and quit to Link's house and go south. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, because I didn't even open this yet. There we go. I don't have a glove. I was trying, but I don't have one. I'll take that. Okay. So we'll check these two things. We'll go mini moldworm. I have enough money to do Zora, so we're gonna probably just route that in. It makes sense. We got the flippers. I kind of want to activate that flute right away. So, weird little thing I sometimes do. I'm probably gonna do mini moldworm. And then I'll save and quit in the back of that and go and activate the flute before I go over to the ice cave just to have it done. So that way I can leave the ice cave and flute elsewhere. I don't know if it's a time saver, but that's what I do sometimes. Blue cane. Ice rod. Glove. Red mail. What? All of these things. What is this seed? Let's do the back of escape while we're here. What the hell? Small key is in... The small key is in Dark Cross. We don't have to come back in. We're done. Alright, let's activate this flute. Then we can finish what we were doing with the Zora checks. And then... Man, what do we want to do from there? Well, it depends on what we find. I might want to do Eastern... Like... Sage's Closet Eastern afterwards, just in case. Because if there is a bow accessible somewhere, we could just finish it. I could also, before I do that, check Agina, which isn't necessarily a bad idea, because it's something I like to avoid for too long. And I could look at the desert ledge. Not a bad option. All right. Alright, so we could get this. Go to Ice Cave. And then do all the Zora checks. I mean, the seed's throwing money at us. Didn't get the 50-50. Alright, the bomb refill is kind of nice, but I can think of a few other things I'd rather see. Okay. Alright, so we're going to check Hobo, glance at the island. Then we have Waterfall Cave, Zora Ledge, Zora. That's a lot of quick checks that we can do. And then after that, I think it's Sage's Closet Eastern. Unless we get like a hook shot or something along the path here. Then I would want to go Death Mountain and check Paradox. Alright, that ain't no hook shot. Yeah, the biggest things I would want to see right now are either a hook shot to do more on Death Mountain or a bow to just finish Eastern. Bug net. There's the hook shot. Okay, so it very well might be going to Paradox. It's going to have some more answers for us. Oh my god. Alright. I'll gladly take that. I think we don't have to worry about combat at all this seed. Well, I paid for him. Alright, the old sub 17-minute tempered sword seed. Because that's normal. Alright. Let's rescue the old man. Right. Yeah, that's honestly the big fear. Where the hell does the bow show up? And the other troll that we don't know yet that I might find out soon is which dungeons are the pendants and will I end up having to do them. That's the other side of it too, of course. Because that's always a scary thing. Like, if it's like pod, TR, something else, like, it's just like the high density ones, and like swamp could be it. And it's like you get these high density dungeons that are your pendant ones, and you're like, how do I not go inside them? Like, it's just, you feel awful no matter what you do. Alright, this is a slightly dangerous 2-heart play down. Oh, okay. I actually didn't take damage to that. So. Red mail does not prevent damage from cabbages. Still 1 heart. But we made it, so we're good. If Bo's in here, that would be incredible. I have Spiral Cave to check too if I don't get a hammer. We can at least do that. If I do get the hammer and we can do Hera, that's also amazing. Okay. Not gonna complain about having some hearts. Come on. What is that? Why? Why is that necessary? Oh, look, a book. I can go and get locked in desert. Like, come on. That's stupid. Why? Now, I kind of want to read Ped, because I'm wondering if, like, this seed's going to just turn around and completely troll the living crap out of me and make it a Ped seed. Wouldn't that be amazing? Like, oh, you gave me the book early? Come on. It's just unnecessary. Like, I don't need... Like, it's hilarious when we get these seeds where you can't even find anything beyond Master Sword. And then this, 20-minute butter. Like, what is this? This is ridiculous. As I like to always reference with some of my friends, it's literally the Bill Gates of the giant ping pong battle meme. That's what this is. All right. So while, yes, I have the book, I want to go to... I could have gone to 5, I guess. It doesn't really matter now. I want to check Sahasra's closet here because I need to see if there's something important here. And then I might still do the dip into Eastern. And then we could do some of the other book stuff. Because, like, Desert is interesting, but I could get boots locked, and I am lamp locked from beating Lammo anyway. So I don't know if I care. Green Pendant, Skull Woods. Okay. So it's not one of the high-density dungeons. That's good. Damn it. Guess who can get to Hera? I might not even be able to beat Hera anyway, though, because I don't have a lamp. Do I do that? I don't know if I want to go all the way back up there yet. I could just dip into Eastern. See, here's where the problem's going to come in. I'm going to make all the wrong decisions. Even though I should probably just take the hammer and immediately... You know what? Let's follow the hammer. Let's follow the hammer. Because I can not only possibly get 2 items out of Hera, but I could also read Ether Tablet and get that item. I'm going to take the risk and do this. Because I feel like the Eastern play right now without having the bow is just wrong. And again, I could be making the wrong call here. But I feel like I want to just follow the items that I have and see what it does. And then I can follow the book later. But like Ether Tablet could be where the Moon Pearl is or something. And then we've completely avoided Agar 1 and we're going to go on and be merry. So... So the biggest thing I have to be careful with is I just got to make sure I don't sit here and troll myself the whole time. That's the dangerous part. It's so easy to do and just overthink everything that's here. But it's like, no, you got a hammer. You can get to Hera. You could read Ether. As long as the big key's not in the basement, then this is a dungeon I can finish. And it might be in the basement. But then if it is, I'm probably going to get at least one item out of it. We'll see. What did I just say? Moon Pearl on Ether Tablet. Okay, so I'll still dip into Hera here just in case, but we're going Dark World. Genius. We're going to beat Thieves Town next. See? I made the right call. I made the right stupid call. And if the big key's not here, I could try to Herapod again. It's the big key, and we already got one item. Alright, let's be daring. Select your bombs, dummy. Nah, see, I gotta relearn the setup for it. I'm fine. I'm not gonna spend all this time doing this when this seed's going pretty fast. I gotta rewatch the video that I have in Discord that goes over the standing position for that. And just look at the positioning again for it and just get better at setting that up. Because when I practiced it the first time, I was able to execute it pretty consistently. And then I just forgot where the second placement was. And it's been messing me up since. There, we got both items out of here. Perfect. Perfect. So then at least this dungeon's done. Come on. That easy. All right. There's one. Man, I do feel good about that play of doing the about face from going to Eastern and just saying, no, let's commit to Death Mountain again. Because really, I should have had that hammer when I went up the first time, but I just didn't check Sage's Closet first, which... not necessarily a mistake, I just wrong ordered it. It's the only thing that I could have done to save more time in this seed so far. What did I say about Pod and Turtle Rock being friggin' pendants? God, I hate it when I call that stuff out. All right, Meyer is the other 5-6. Annoying. I don't like the fact that Turtle Rock is dependent, and this seed actually gave me the Ice Rod early. Like, that's annoying. Like, bury the Ice Rod if I don't need it. Don't. Okay. Alright, let's check these quick locations here in the village, and then we're going to go and finish Thieves Town. Maybe Thieves Town will give us one of the items we want. Actually, you want to know what would be really hot right now is just get a mirror, because then we could do Swamp. I would be very happy finding a mirror. I will also, before we go south from here, depending on what we get, want to go north, because we can get the item on Bumper Ledge, and we might as well at least peek in Skullwoods, because there could be a couple items up front that we could just grab. But, this is all crystal. So we're knocking it out. I gotta use this MSU pack more often. It's so good. We haven't gotten a single item up here yet. It's all been dungeon crap. Come on. Hey, look, our bow. Perfect. Alright, Eastern is beatable. And by the time I go back there, I might even find a lamp. Make it even easier. Alright. Good old Thieves Town. 45-minute go mode. I mean, I'm not going to complain, but I still need a mirror, right? What else do I need? I need Canis Samaria. I need whatever opens up Meyer, and we don't know that information, so I need mitts. I might need boots because we don't know anything about desert yet. There's a lot of things I might need. So we'll see. I still got, what, 2 more items in here? So that means, well, the small key could be in the big chest. I guess we'll see. I don't know what the stun prize is. Let's find out. 10 arrows. Okay. Looks like we're opening up every chest. Okay, not especially great. Just gonna keep it simple. Alright. There wasn't really anything too fantastic out of here, but we had to do it. Well, we got the bow. After that, though, the back was garbage. Alright. Let's go peek at the bumper ledge. And if that's garbage, we can just go into Skullwoods and see if we can get both items in the front and peace out. Yeah, we're not doing that for a rupee. No. Alright, so then, yeah, after this, we'll head down towards Hype Cave. But we might as well do this stuff while we're here. Just die, please. Thank you. Cool. I really just wanted to wait for him so I could just take the ride out, not have to push the statue. We don't need to grab the other key. We're probably not coming back through here. But if we do, and if we have to do the back, we can just grab it on the way. Okay. Okay, we could check that now too. Get out of my face. Come on, give me one of them. This might be one because we got 2 smalls already in chests. What the hell? What is that? The Frenchest of vanilla. Ah. I hate it when I have the... too much. That's too low, isn't it? No, it's not. It's fine. There's a second item back in the back, and I don't want to go for it. You get a fire rod out of here. You gotta hope that that's it, right? I mean, getting a fire source is really good. So we're going to leave and hope that that's all we need to get. That might make desert beatable. So that might be something that we look into soon too. Come on. Don't be buried too deep. I want to get moving. Nah. Scrap it. Alright, let's go visit our friend on the stump. Okay. I appreciate that. We get mitts. Well, I would prefer lamp, but you know, we're close to being able to do mire. We do have to do ice, but I need mitts for that yet. Well, let's see what's here. I'm really, like I said, mirror would be great because I would love to just go right into, I would love to go right into swamp right here. But on the off chance that I can't, okay. I don't know. Do I want to look at pyramid right now? Okay. Here's my thought. I'm going to save and quit from here because I can go into desert and see if that can be beaten, and I can also go and beat Eastern. And I think I'd rather do those two things and clear out some dungeons. Ah. ABCD, I like it. What's that? Did I do something or did I miss something? I don't know. Always be clearing dungeons. Is that a thing? Just... Well, this dungeon's beatable. Let's see if this is a small key. It's not, it's the map, so I can get all the items out of here. Yeah. No, I mean, it makes sense. Like, that's the overall goal. So if you have dungeons you could do, you're going to open up stuff in there anyway. You might as well, like, go through and just try to clear out what you can. Alright, I'm going to do this a little bit unconventionally. I think I'm going to go beat the boss first. And then I'll just come back. Because honestly, I might just want to save and quit out of here after getting this stuff. And then I don't have to do the huge walk back. And I might get one of the items here. I might be able to avoid doing the cannonball room if there's an item on Lambo and there's an item on that right side in the first chest. We'll see. That's like pie in the sky based off what I'm doing here, but what happens, happens. Okay. No! He moved just a little bit too far left for me. And I was firing at the wrong times. It would have been fun to get a zero cycle. Look, I got one of the items, so maybe we get the dream. We'll go back in, we'll clear out right side, and save and quit, go to Eastern. Unless, well, if I get it in the first chest, maybe walking out is quicker. I don't know. We'll see. If I had the mirror, this would be no question. It's simple. But... Alright. Is it here? Yep. Both garbage. Let's go. All right. So we almost came in here earlier. We would have been a little disappointed, maybe. Let's see if there is something good in here, though, that I could have gotten a little while ago. Not that that would have changed my decision at all, because obviously going up and getting the Moon Pearl was pretty good. Okay, immediate big key. Not that I necessarily need any because of everything it's given me off the bat, but where the heck are all the bottles? Isn't it weird not to have a single bottle at this point? Okay. All right. Oh yeah, like I said, I'm not complaining whatsoever. I mean, I definitely got a lot of great stuff in this seed to start, but there's 4 of them in the item pool, right? So it's just kind of weird that none of them showed up. Okay, so both items are fire locked here. Yeah, so if I would have come in here, I would have been able to get 2 of the 3. But now we can clear out the whole thing since we got the bow. Wow. So far, this has been pretty crap. But whatever. It's a crystal, so we got to do it. I'm starting to think that diving into pod might not be a bad idea. Get out of my face. Okay. Nice. Come on. All right. Let's wrap this up. Nice to know that I've already screwed it up mightily. That's all right. All right, so this was garbage. Let's see. Yeah, I think we go into pod and then we check pyramid catfish after. I think that's going to be the path that I want to do here. Not exactly the most thrilling thing because of the pendant pod, but I mean, a lot of it's in logic, so I think we just kind of take the chance and see what we get. If anything's in pod, I won't be surprised if it's going to be the mitts. The mitts are locking a lot of stuff right now. It could be a mirror, and that could lead me to the mitts. Get out of here. All right, let's see if we find our answer here. All right, immediately have to do both side. I don't know why I didn't go for the switch. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Probably gonna be a lot of key for key stuff here as we figure out where we gotta go. As soon as I say that, I'm proven wrong, but that's fine. There may or may not be one on the bridge. There probably will be, actually, now that I didn't think about opening up that door. So this should be another small. Okay. Okay. All right, so this is not a key because we have all the keys. There it is. Okay, totally in logic right there. So we can... I'm going to check these items real quick, but then we're going to just save and quit out of here. Nice. Okay. So if we're lucky, the map is on the boss so that we can just check everything here. But that's extremely lucky scenario. Get out of my way, dude. Damn it. Alright. I'm really not interested in going for Helma. We got the mitts. We could do stuff with the mitts. Okay. As a matter of fact, the big one we could do is Ice Palace. We could also check Meyer and find out if that's something important. But I think we'll do... Let's just do Ice first, because it's going to be quick, because we have Samaria and everything. Excellent music. Though I think one of the reserve songs I can put in here is Singing Mountain. And I might debate doing that sometime. Because that's a fantastic song. And a lot of people don't know it unless they played like the expanded version of this game on like the 3DS or whatever. But I think you could, yeah, you could look it up and hear it. But it's not in the original Super Nintendo game. There we go. Hey, look at that, a bottle. That's funny. This is Chrono Trigger. Only one of the best RPGs ever made. If you've never played it before, get on it. It's a fantastic game. I don't know why I'm doing all this. I just need to hit it once. Yeah, it's... I actually started a new playthrough of the Steam version of it not too long ago. I got so far and then I just got busy and haven't picked it up since. I adore that game. It's... I don't know. It's one of those where... Okay, I just screwed that up. Let's try that again. It's one of those where I like knew about it for a long time, and then at some point I actually secured a real copy of the Super Nintendo game, and it's somewhere. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of my Super Nintendo stuff because I think my brother has it actually. So as long as he's taking good care of it. But it's really good. Octopath Traveler? Yeah, you know what? Octopath, like, is weird. I have started that game a couple times, and the second time I started it... Okay, that's good. Maybe Quake is important. I've gotten further. But... And that's all the items in Ice already, by the way. That's pretty good. So we're just gonna get out of here. I got a little bit further, but I don't know. It doesn't... It's good, but I feel like there's just so much dialogue in it that I start to lose interest after a while. Like, I don't know. I feel like Chrono Trigger has a really nice balance of action where you're controlling it, and then story and dialogue, but it doesn't, like, drown you in it, which I appreciate. I have trouble sometimes with, like, some games I'm totally fine with a lot of story. And then there's others that I'm just like, that's too much. Nah, come on. Thank you. Yeah, it is a lot. It's a really neat idea. I mean, I think it's fantastic in terms of a concept, but it's a lot. Where the hell's the lamp? I mean, I've heard it's really good, and that the people who have finished it thought it was well done, but I guess it just didn't grab my attention for as long as I would like to, which is too bad because like the graphical interface of it, beautiful. The music is fantastic, as you know, because I use their okay, really. God, don't make me go to Turtle Rock. It's gonna make me go to Turtle Rock. I'm gonna peek at the Mire area first, though. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, the MSU is fantastic. The music is just very well done. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's a... Okay. For better or for worse, I can't get into Mire. I guess this is going to force me back up on Death Mountain, then. Yep. Okay. There is one item in Skullwoods, but Death Mountain's definitely got the density. So let's go up here and see what we find. I know there's other things I could do too. Like, I'll be mad if it's Smith Chain. Whatever. But there's more checks up here, so I'm gonna do these. And Smith Chain without a mirror sucks. Just... Dead rocks suck too, though. Alright. What's the verdict? Hate this game. Alright. We'll go and check Super Bunny and Hookshot Cave real quick before we dive into this. But if we're still looking for some items, then I guess we're going to have to go through Turtle Rock. I mean, there is a reason why it gave me that ice route early, right? Stupid. Okay. Well, we had to come up here at least for that. Now, if I get a lamp out of Hookshot Cave, I might consider bailing. I know that there's only 2 items in Mire. But, man, I really, really don't want to have to dive Turtle Rock for nothing. Well, we're going to win now. Oh, God. Now I gotta make a decision, right? Yeah. Alright, here's my decision. We're gonna do Spike Cave, and then we're gonna leave. I forgot I had the Mirror Shield. Spike Cave Mirror sounds about right, doesn't it? Okay. Refill. Nice. Okay. I do have to also note that I have lots of other dumb stuff to check for this mirror. But again, ABCD, right? And actually, here's another interesting thing that this does. This opens up... Okay, I like this move now because looking at it again, this is my other 5-6 crystal. So I could buy the red bomb and I could check those other checks on... Doing the red bomb, I can also look and see what's on Pyramid and go to Catfish. I'm sold on this. Let's go for it. Is it just mirror go mode? Yes, with an asterisk of let's hope the GT big key's not on the torch. So that's basically what we're looking at. It wasn't going to bring that up? Yeah. Let's just ignore that possibility. I want the refill. Thank you. That room actually went somewhat well. Yeah, so the boots thing is a big question mark still, yeah. So we'll see. But don't forget, too, like, there's that other trolley thing of if the big key's there, the boots could be in GT. So that's always fun when that happens. And there's item number 1 in Mire. Okay. All right. Let's this, grab that. Okay. All right, let's do our favorite little cutscene chest. Get out of my way. I mean, the time is still pretty good on this seed. If I find the mirror in here, or in Pyramid Fairy or something like that, and I could just go mode swamp and just go, this will still be working out pretty nicely. Alright, it's not here. But we don't have the big key yet, so we have to go grab that. I mean, for a seed where the boots clearly don't exist, this isn't going too bad. Get on the tile. I'm gonna grab this just in case. But with Butter Sword, we'll make pretty quick work of Vitreous. I can even kind of show off the cape strat briefly. You're not going to see too much of it, though, because Butter kills the eyeballs so fast. You can see rapidly swinging the sword basically barely drains your magic. Okay. Okay, so we'll start with Red Bomb in the pyramid to check that in Catfish and see if it's there. After that, I could do the smith chain in hammer peg, and then I guess we got to go back to Turtle Rock if it's not there. I guess it could also be technically on Helma, but no way I'm doing that first. Like, that's just not something that's going to be on my radar for a little while. It could be right, but that would be just kind of ass at this point. Alright. Let's buy our bomb. Thank you, sir. So the two, like, completely ass locations that this thing could be in right now would be the back of Skullwoods or in Helma. Turtle Rock, I don't even mind so much right now because at least it's got density. It's not there. Well, let's see if it's inside here. That is a negative. Well, that's better than a B, I guess. Alright, we're gonna go up and check Catfish. Much to my chagrin. But we're here, so we're just gonna do it. Got you. Alright, so if Catfish wants to be benevolent, he gives me the mirror. Come on, do it. You chose violence. I don't remember if I checked Magic Bat. I feel like I did. But that also could have been earlier. Well, when I return the Smith, I can check it out. I don't remember when I got that powder, but I feel like I have been back here since I got the hammer, really. Alright. We are going to do hammer peg. Yeah, that's what I think. I think I checked in the multi-world, not here. So I think what I'll do is I'll check... Well, I'll grab the smith first. I'm going to check hammer peg. I could save and quit, and then I can turn in the smith and check magic bat. Poor me, no boots, have to do this slow. At some point, I just had to make the decision to suck it up and go to Turtle Rock. I mean, it'll be after I do this stuff, because whatever. I'll just flute up there after I turn in Purple Chest. It just sucks, because any of this stuff could be it. And it's like, alright, who's gonna, you know... If this was a race, it's like... You don't know what decision to make. And so you're just taking a shot. You know what? I just had this genuine fear. Wait. Wait. I have a genuine fear right now. Let's make sure. Thank God. Okay. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, I was starting to get a little nervous that that might have been the answer. Especially since I have, like, almost all pod done. I do have one item in the back of Skull Woods that I have to consider checking too, because that's pretty fast. But I have 5 items in Turtle Rock, so, like... We're gonna grab this purple chest, turn it in, and I think just suck it up and do TR. The good news is we now know we don't need to beat Trinax unless Trinax still has an item and we haven't found the mirror yet. Okay, let's just turn this sucker in. Wrong spot. Better. All right. Well, it was a unique item. You gotta be kidding me. How can I not go in the cave if I got that far? Just get out of my way. I'm gonna just grab the refill, and then we'll go. How annoying is that? Well, what sucks is I should have just gone into TR while I was up here. If this is where the mirror is, which at this point, it's fairly likely. So much for Jet Seed. I guess I should have assumed that, you know, if the mirror's here, you got to make that assumption that every single pendant dungeon has something useful in it, because that's just how the game works. What do you mean for checks I can do? There's an item on Helma. There's an item and the green pendant in Skullwoods. And that's pretty much it. So there's 5 checks in Turtle Rock. So going to Turtle Rock makes more sense. And it's got the Tyranno layer music. So, like, let's go here. So really, I only have 3 checks everywhere else or 5 in TR. So TR makes most sense when it comes to density. But the mirror could be in any of those spots. So, it is what it is. If I'm right, awesome. If I'm not, well, I guess we would do Skullwoods first because of the green pendant. And it's quicker. But we'll see. Wow, half magic. See, that's a nice compensation prize for all the bullshit this last part of the seat's putting me through. I knew that was going to happen. Back off. When I played that seed that had all the everything randomized, there was a spike underneath one of these things in this room, and you couldn't see it. You could just hear it, and I had no idea where it was, and it was hilarious because I'm like, oh my god, I just kept on hitting it, and I didn't realize that it was there. Okay. So, since we're looking for an item, we have to go in here. Watch it be key for a key. Worse. Alright, we'll do this so we can check our... Whoops. Come on. Get out of here. Alright, so there's a potential for an item in Crystal Roller Room. Okay. Alright, 5 checks left, 4 items. Only compensation is the seed actually gave us Mirror Shield. Let's just do this. Perfect. Alright, there's an item on Trinex. Last freaking check on Laser Bridge. Hey, good news. We're in what might be go mode. The only way I get my ass handed to me is if Trinex or one of these locations has the boots and they're required. So we are going to cross our fingers that that's not the case, because we are go moding Swamp. We are in go mode Asterix. You said bow on Laser Bridge and Penitentiary. Yeah, you had the wrong item. Yeah, there was still something there, huh? See what happens when we speak these things? God. You didn't mention the other thing? Yeah. It's alright, I said it, so we'll see what happens. Alright. We'll open this crap, just in case. I don't think that was a good positioning. Let's try that. That's better. Nah. Ain't no way in hell we're coming back in here, so just grab the keys and go type of game here at this point. All right. Let's go. All right, yet another mountain climb. Back off. Just take every unnecessary hit heading back up. Get out of my way. Why do they always run directly at you? Their run at you attack is just like amazing. Alright. The epic music. You die. Alright, let's get this out. Ugh. Man, everything was going so good until another hunt for a single item in a bad place. Well, let's get our answer right away. Are we officially in go mode? Yes. Thank God. That would have been so sad. I mean, like I said, chances are they're in here. But... okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, let's do this ahead of time just because we don't have boots to make it a little bit faster. Get out of here. Okay. Whew. All right, not here. Let's go back. Sure. One more check down. No, it's really not, and it's actually funny because I'm trying to remember, but for whatever reason, I've actually seen it there a few times in the last month or so, which I thought was kind of perplexing. And they must have been all of my practice seeds if you don't remember seeing it there for a while. It's just, it's an odd place. It's just not, yeah. I think it really depends on the key layout. If you think about it, like, I got 2 small keys in DM room, plus there was another one in Hope room, so 3 of the 4 were, like, right in the beginning. So, it was pretty fast, I guess. Yeah, of course. Die. Die. Now you will. It's like, I committed to picking up the pot, and then he, like, moved in on me. And I'm like, okay. I wasn't even necessarily trying to kill that guy, but he got in my way. Okay, they each have 1 hit. No! Come towards me, you jerk. Oh, it must have counted as a poke. Let's grab the heart, just in case. Nice. This room kind of sucks when you can't dash through it. But second attempt wasn't too bad. Come on. What a jerk seed. At this stage of the game, that's not the item that I want to see up here. I want to see the other bow. No promises. No promises on 0 bonks. No! Come on, dumbass. Alright. Now he's dead. Seriously. He just yeeted me off the edge. Hey! Come on. Rewarded. I would have been pretty sad if I found out like oh, the extra bow was in like Pod or in Skull Woods, and it was like the one item that I didn't get out of each of those dungeons. I was kind of prepared for that. Of course you gave me blue balls. I don't know what the hell I was waiting for to release the sword there. I thought maybe I was going to get more than that, and I was getting greedy. That was horrible. I should have gotten in front of that one. Alright, let's try this again. Come on, stop giving me blue balls. I'm kind of laughing still about the silvers, and I'm not putting myself in good position here. Alright. There we go. That's still pretty funny. If we can have a quick enough Ganon fight, we'll make a sub 150 out of this, which isn't too bad for... What the hell was the deal? We had Fire Rod in French Vanilla, Pinball Room in Skullwoods, Mitts in Harmless Hellway in Pod, and a mirror all the way in the last chest on Laser Bridge in Turtle Rock. It was just all dick move from this seed. So, considering that it made you basically do all dungeons except for Aga 1, I'm okay. And it was looking like an Aga 1 seed in the beginning, too. But then, luckily, the lamp didn't pop up till late, and we found that Moon Pearl move on Ether. That was pretty cool, too. Enough. Yep. Oh, get out of here. There we go. There we go. Woo! That was an interesting seed, wasn't it? It felt so jet-like until it wasn't. Okay. Jet until mirror. Well, and the lamp ended up being a little trolly too, being all the way up in Hookshot Cave, but I mean, we kind of knew, like, the best part about that, honestly, was the fact that I couldn't get into Mire, and Ether and Lamp were right next to each other up in Dark Death Mountain, so I didn't make the Mire dip, because if Mire opened up with Bombos or Quake, I was going to debate going in, and that would have been very disappointing. So not being able to do that saved me a little bit of time there. So I'm going to let this thing speed up a little bit. So I guess that's the positive part to everything. So, yeah, you'll have to let me know if, yeah, you'll have to let me know if you want to, this week, I'm pretty open. The only, like, real obligation I have is probably our usual Thursday Night Gloomhaven stuff. If you have any nights when you know you're going to have some time and want to either run a seed together or try to set up a multi-world or something like that, you let me know what you're in the mood for. We can do something like that. I am down. So, the vampire skewers. My extra 10 arrows that I didn't need. But I'm gonna take a little break. I don't know if I'll be back on doing something later. I guess it depends on whether or not It might not be till Friday. That might be fine. I don't know if I have anything going on. I can look. Not in the evening. Not yet anyway. So if we end up doing that I could be down. If I'm back on later, it might be if my buddy and I want to do some Stardew. I'll reach out to him and see what he's in the mood for. But we'll kind of go from there. So here's the 5-second sword, because we got it out of Sank, and then the 142.09 Pegasus boots at the top of GT. But the 128.45 required mirror. Ugh. Yep. One bonk. I got one bonk. When did I bonk? I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, I bonked because I always bonk when I go into that room before Moldworm 2. Well, yeah, I had butter within, like, what was it? 20 minutes? Yeah. The room before Moldworm 2, I always bonk. Yeah, I don't usually get 0 bonks. Yeah, so 146 for that mess. Not bad. Yeah, that was the best part. Oh, 20-minute butter? No problem. Alright, I am going to go from here, and like I said, if I am back on later, it might be doing some Stardew. If not, well, maybe a weekly will get posted up, and we'll get that in at some point soon. So, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.